today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Prilosec.
I'm over here.
Buy, sell, consume Prilosec.
It'll own your soul.
It brings you joy. It does not own your soul. Don't say that. Like that's.
Oh my God. It's like, I will sit here and it's like, I do these little hand gestures before we get ready to record. I ask him, it's like, are you ready? And he's like, yes. And then I do the little countdown with the fingers. It's like, trying to be all professional and shit. You know, and it's like, and when it got to 2 and then he starts off on some routine, then it just throws me totally off. We just need to get GoPros.
This is why it's
we
just
honest
like,
to God
no,
just need
you press
GoPros.
record and then you fuck with the stuff and then you edit that shit out. That's...
And then there were, it's like me making the facial, I'm very animated. Very. I have a fear of ending up a meme. I really do.
That's the best thing anyone could have happen to them right
I'd
now.
be like that lady about the bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
Everybody loves her.
Yeah, she's a great lady.
Yeah.
And she spoke truth. They ain't nobody got time for that shit.
Yes. And the Brittany Broski, you know about Brittany Broski.
Was that
the kombucha girl?
Was that the avocado of whatever it was?
Huh? Nikocado avocado?
No. About where it was the sign. It was supposed to say avocado, and it had the letters missing. That was a meme for a while.
That was on Vine.
It was great.
I think
avocado. Is that what it was?
Free Shavakadu. That was not her. I miss Vine. Vine was supposed to come back, but
I thought that TikTok was the modern version of Vine.
Not by the same people.
Well, you know.
Vine was only 5. It was only 5 or 6 seconds that you could like record a video.
Right.
And so you had to be quick.
Yeah.
Quick with it.
Yeah, that is true. The creativity.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know. So the Brittany, whoever it was.
Brittany Broski was the one that tried the kombucha. She was like, you would have to see the facial expressions. I'm sorry. But it's just like, yeah, no. Well, yeah, no. Well.
Kombucha is an acquired taste. If you do not like vinegar, you are not going to like kombucha. Flat out.
But that's like the one that she really, like, that got her famous.
Yeah.
She is a meme-worthy person. She is a walking, talking meme.
Some of us are born that way. Yeah.
She was the one that also did the show Zillow Gone Wild before someone else basically fucking stole the idea for that and made it an actual show.
Yeah, of course they did. Oh my God.
And the Zillow Gone Wild was with her cousin.
Oh, was that the one that they were just bashing all the different houses and stuff?
They weren't bashing. They were making fun of some of it, but it's like, yeah. But some of it they really liked.
Well, and it's just like the little TISM house. It wasn't for them. It was for whoever it was that had the TISM.
Which one was the TISM house? There's a bunch that was
Yeah, but I mean, this one was a total TISM house.
Are you talking about the one that had like the sensory floors?
Yes.
It was by artists.
Yeah. TISM it's autism if you're not.
It's the TISM. It's the modern term.
It is. And within the communities, because
or acoustic.
I have found myself another community where I have embedded myself within the TISMs, even though because it's neurospicy. ADHD and kid was over there saying that there is possibility that it crosses into the TISM spectrum.
Yeah.
We just put together different.
Acoustic.
Yeah, just a little. But it's like, what a weekend. And it's like, I just, over the past couple of days, felt really, really horrible. And I'm sitting there, because I do the self-diagnosis thing, and I have done it for many, many years. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what the hell is going wrong with me? You know, and it's like I would be up for an hour or two, and then I would have to lay down. And it's like I didn't sleep, and then I would get back up for a little while. Lather, rinse, repeat. And I thought, oh, dear God, please, this is what it felt like before I was diagnosed with the thyroid disorder. What the hell is wrong with me? And so I finally asked Grok, I said, can if somebody has been taking PPIs, and if you're wondering what a PPI is, those are proton pump inhibitors.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but I know what PPAP means, and that is pen, pineapple, apple pen.
No, the PPIs, such as Prilosec, which is a brand name. I'm not even going to try to do the generic. You've got that and Pepcid are the two largest name brands usually. And some of us were prescribed that years ago and have been taking it for years. So recently I learned that you're not supposed to take those damn things for years because it can inhibit the absorption of certain vitamins and nutrients. And I'm thinking, lovely, that's all I need. Plus it could increase damage to heart. And it's like, let's don't.
Yeah, no.
And me, it's like, okay, let's just quit taking the shit. And so that was probably Thursday or Friday that I had that revelation. And so by today, I was just like, oh my God. I mean, I was making plans to go see primary health care, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe it is my heart. And, and I thought, let's ask Grok.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did.
Grok actually does have, like, he can give really good information.
And it's like, okay, Grok, if somebody has taken PPIs for years and they suddenly stop taking them, can there be side effects? And the response is, yes.
Much like most medications out there now, there's side effects.
Well, I had thought as far as, overproduction of acid and different things like that. And I thought, okay, well, I have got some of like the generic Tums. I can deal with that. But as far as the other stuff, and there at the end, it was like, in certain individuals, it can cause withdrawal-like symptoms, anxiety, fatigue, and I'm like, well, shit.
That's fucked up. That's some shit.
Yeah.
That's like I think there was like an anxiety medication or a depression medication, whatever, antidepressant that did similar shit when you stopped taking it.
Oh, any of those, I have not. And you understand now firsthand why I do not like SSRIs.
Oh, yeah.
They're dangerous, and especially for teens and young adults. I mean, they are just, I hate them. I've seen what.
Very leery of them.
Yep. But who the hell thought that you would have withdrawal symptoms from Prilosec?
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's just an antacid, but I guess, you're going to get withdrawal symptoms with any sort of thing that you take for an extended period of time.
Honestly, we don't know what the hell we're taking for real. We don't know. We're not told. Even when you try to be informed, that doesn't mean you are informed. No one person can know everything.
Right.
So, with supper, I took a Prilosec, and I'm like, I don't feel like death on a stick now.
Which is good. Which is real good.
Only I would have this type of severe withdrawal symptoms from damn Prilosec.
Oh, no, it's not just you. If Grok said, yeah, you can have that, other people had it too. It's not just you. It's like
absurd.
That is it.
This
absurd. World is absurd.
Well, that's like I took that one type of medication once and had weird adverse symptoms that one day, and then a week later had not quite as severe. We're talking tachycardia. That was messed up.
Mm-hmm. That's some shit.
Yeah. But it's just insane. We have
a little bit of heart fluttering.
Oh, God. And me sitting there going, I'm going to have to go lay down. And to be told, oh, well, I'll be in there as soon as I finish this level. That was not kid that did that.
I was like, who the fuck did that?
Husband did that. Yeah, that will. Whatever was in his body did that.
Now you gotta admit, when you ask me to do something, I pretty much, or like if you're saying something, I pretty much drop everything I'm doing in that moment to be like, "Are you okay?"
Well, I mean, I'm sitting there going, I'm sort of passing out. And I don't get overly dramatic because you don't have enough energy to get dramatic when it's a true medical something. But yes, that's what I was told. It's like, oh, it's because whatever was in his body that was zombie. We don't know what that was. But yeah, it's like, and got angry because I had not let him finish his level.
Oh wow! Oh wow! It's some shit. We've been through some fucking shit.
That's why I don't get upset. I mean, it has to be kind of severe for me to get really, really upset about something. Mm-hmm. But it is the absurdity of our world.
Huh?
It's the absurdity of our world.
Yeah.
It truly is. And it was just like asking Grok, and I don't have the exact prompt. Yes, I do, because I posted it. So I do have the exact prompt. Let me go over here to my little X profile because I have. This
her
was my prompt.
Her profile is Morlanda COCWS. Go follow
I take
her
it back.
on X.
Yeah, you can do that. No, it was another one. But it was like, can you create an image where a cartoon image? I'm paraphrasing myself now because I've gone off of what I had. A person with purple pills. Because Prilosec, that was the whole marketing slogan there at first. It was the purple pill back in the day, coming out of their ears and like the top of their head coming, exploding out of the top of their head like a volcano. Uh-huh. And so Grok couldn't get that. I mean, that's pretty simple.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, we could have sat down and drawn that in 10, 15 minutes?
Not even.
I mean, that was just a rough sketch all you had to do because human brains are amazing.
You draw the face and then you draw the top of the head and then you draw a bunch of little tiny ovals just popping out of it.
Yeah, it's not hard. Couldn't get it. So I went over to Google's whatever fuckery that they have. They couldn't get it. But what was interesting, a lot of the images were almost identical to what Grok had presented. And so I had asked the question, why did Google Gemini give me almost identical images to those here?
Is Elon Musk's Grok team working against him?
I don't know. I'm wondering that. I truly am wondering that.
Because that's what it seems.
Mm-hmm.
And in that case, like, yeah... Elon, you need to boot your team, dude, and get a new one.
Mm-hmm. And then they're saying, oh, it's this, as far as training models and this and I'm thinking, bullshit.
It ain't no training model, my ass.
But whatever it was, I have questions. I have lots of questions. A lot of people got a lot of questions about this AI stuff right now because there was some shit broke bad today. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Well, you were telling me a little bit about that. By the way, I've never used Gemini. I refuse to use Gemini.
That was the first time I had used it. Don't care if I ever use it again. I wasn't impressed. Flat out.
Did they bring that out before or after Elon Musk announced his thing?
I don't know. I know that the previous version of Grok was superior.
It was.
And I have told them that every time I can voice my concerns, I will. It's like, fix it.
It's like, bring the old Grok back. There was something there.
Yeah. But the new company that, for anybody who's interested in the AI industry and stuff, there is this huge rush with the AI that I don't totally understand, honestly. as a normie, it just sort of blows my mind. But other people, as far as what did you call it, NVIDIA?
Yeah, NVIDIA.
That was the thing, because that is as far as AI. And there was a huge market crash to where stock went below 50 today because of DeepSeek, which is a Chinese AI before. Something. And I did find a thread over on X today of somebody who explained it brilliantly. That the Chinese company had taken some of the chat GPT stuff, looked at it, and it's like, why are we doing it like this? We can do this simpler. We can build it faster, stronger, and all this, and cheaper, and they did. So that had put the market into this huge tailspin. There is this, I think, vast rush to whatever finish line.
Why is there a vast rush
for AI?
For AI, because they want to replace us as soon as
Possibly.
possible.
Well, then what's the AI going to do? They have no need.
That ain't for us. Flat out, the AI ain't for us. That's just a shill, whatever. You
right?
Know? The entities, the evil entities, they don't want us here.
Well, I understand.
They want a world filled with robots,
so that they can inhabit the robots. Is that what it is? That the demonic things, instead of needing humans, now that they have found out that they can inhabit the robots?
Yeah. Possibly.
That is possible.
Yeah.
My God, we may have solved it.
It's very,
no shit.
Like, dead ass, it's very possible. Why do you think, like, for example, dolls are one of the most commonly haunted objects out there? Because they look the most human.
Well, shit. Truly. And then you've got the transhumanists that want to have this merging of technology and human, and everybody thinks of the Borg. I will not be assimilated.
Yeah, no.
And then we've got all this stuff as far as the aliens and the alien technology coming down and everything like that. And there's more disclosure coming out that Burchett had talked about today, that he had posted over on X earlier about some kind of, it's called the Age of Disclosure. And,
that's what they.
There's a trailer for that coming out, and it's interviewing 34 senior U.S. government insiders.
Protect them at all costs before they get offed.
Plus,
much like the AI dude.
Well, and it's like I had put, because Burchett will respond to you quite often. I mean, he really is. He's hilarious on a lot of this, especially with the trolls. He just smacks them down. It's like, your words of love I will have tattooed on my flesh. He's hilarious. It's just, yeah.
Greg is good.
And so within that, I had asked him if he had been keeping up with the interviews that Ross Coulthard had been doing. And I'm sure that he probably... Tim Burchett.
Tim. I thought that's what you said.
No, not to Greg. And because Burchett is one of the ones that's on the UAP congressional committees and stuff with Luna and some of the other ones. And that actually is a bipartisan committee.
Luna?
Huh?
What? What is a bipartisan? Luna?
Representative Luna from Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And so a lot of these things people have no understanding of. And I will say that I did catch the live stream premiere of one of the interviews that Mr. Coulthard had done the other day. And I think that was the guy that, bald, he's a good dude.
Bald.
He's an MMA fighter.
My eyes.
And so the interview that he did with Mr. Don Paul Bales, and he actually is an MMA fighter also, I found out. You can follow him on X too.
He the one that got the intense look like all MMA fighters.
Yeah, he does. And it's interesting. It's one of those, it's like, just respect. It's that warrior look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we need people like that. We truly, totally do. But it would be interesting if it's hard to tell when and if Burchett will see that. I'm sure he keeps up with all these things.
He's got X.
Yeah, I follow him. I communicate with him quite frequently. And we have no idea what is going to be disclosed, but it's going to be huge. Where they are flat out talking about non-human intelligences.
It's some scary shit that's coming up.
Yeah.
It's like, oof. How many people's brains are going to be breaking? How many UFOs is going to be landing in people's yards after this?
I don't know. But as far as summoning these things,
Nope. Don't want them near me.
Nope. No.
Ew.
Not at all. So that's been our couple of days. That's a day.
Just a day.
Just one. But they did say that if you are going to stop taking the PPIs, that it's best to wean yourself down off that. I will have to call my pharmacist and we will have a chuckle about that. And it's like, hey, I did a derp. Why didn't you tell me about this shit? And he's like, I didn't think about it. They're busy.
Yeah.
They're busy.
They're very busy. Sometimes that is why they don't tell people, because they just flat out do not think about it.
Well, yeah.
So
now, he told me one time, he said, if you read everything that could go wrong, he said you would never take anything. And I'm like, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Yeah. I mean, pharmaceuticals are not exactly what we need anyway. So
some of us do not do well with them at all.
Need herbs.
Mm-hmm.
There's herbal remedies,
mm-hmm.
tinctures, stuff like that. That a lot of the time do work better if you know
Absolutely.
how to do it. Work better than medicine.
Absolutely. And it's just like one of the things that I use for a very long time for any kind of acid indigestion and stuff is papaya. Mm-hmm. You could, at the health food store, we had some of the candied dried papaya, which was tasty as hell. It was really good. Mm-hmm. You can also get the little papaya tablets. It's a digestive enzyme. So is bromelain, which is pineapple. And I need to invest in us a pineapple cutter thingy. They have those.
That would be nice. That would be real nice.
Because,
I like those things.
Yeah. Fresh pineapple is delicious.
It's wonderful. You core it. You just put it on a peg. You core it that way, then you peel the outside.
But
then you slice it.
I will be sitting there trying to. It's like, oh my God, there's so much waste. There's so much waste.
It's like, is this edible?
I'm gonna get him. No, but the possums we'll share with the porch possums.
Right. If it's not edible, you throw it away.
It's hard though. Hey, my people grew up in the Depression and stuff. It's like, oh my God, there's this, a little bit thinner. Yeah. It's that same mentality.
It is.
Everybody's...
Fucking, that is an absurd thing in of itself as pineapples.
Yeah, it's not just, it's a collection.
Yeah. Growing out the ground. Mm-hmm. It's like, what the fuck?
And it's a collection. It's not just one thing. It's a collection that grows together.
Yeah.
Which is way cool.
Yeah. Did you know there is a mushroom that smells like rotting flesh?
Yes, a corpse thing. Or is that a different one? I'm thinking of that corpse flower.
But there is a mushroom, and it looks like rotting meat in the woods. Dead ass. It looks like it. And it smells like it too, but it's a mushroom.
And what is it trying to attract to get to eat it? Not humans.
I don't know its purpose. I don't think
it's got to have a purpose. All of them have a purpose.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. It's in when you talk about a rabbit hole.
What is the purpose of a wasp then? You tell me that.
Well, that I don't know, but I'm more fascinated by the fungi than I am the wasps.
I saw
they grow under the ground. I mean, this vast network of fungi. Mm-hmm. It's fascinating. It truly is.
I saw a Hello Kitty that got took over by some sort of mushroom colony. And it was a pink mushroom colony. I don't know what it was. But it was just...
There's a Karen-colored mushroom.
That ain't Karen-colored. No. You want to know what Karen... Those are the beige moms. Those are the Karens. Mm-hmm. The ones that buy that Ray Dunham shit.
I can see that. I really can.
Just the fucking blank mug with the text on it. That no personality whatsoever.
Know that what it was when the kids were going through the goth phase, that you had the Karen mamas that's going... I understand you want to be goth. Here, let's do goth like this. And it's why we've got the pink in my Halloween.
No, that ain't why. That ain't why.
Then why?
I tried to tell you, and you're like, you rejected it.
I do. Because I am a traditionalist.
No, you rejected my explanation. That's what I'm saying.
As far as...
It came from Tumblr originally, and that's where you got the people who wanted to combine the cute and the creepy, because people really do like that aesthetic. They like the cute and the creepy combined.
Uh-huh.
I like it. I find it really enjoyable.
I appreciate the elegance of classic goth.
That's why you're in the category of romantic goth.
That's why
classic
I'm an old bat.
Romantic goth, like. Goth is a spectrum.
Of course it is.
Much like autism.
It's your flavor of goth.
Yeah. What flavor of goth are you?
Licorice and dark roast.
Licorice black. Mm-hmm. That would be a good name. Mm-hmm. Licorice black.
That would be if you wanted to do a goth radio show or podcast. There you go.
I have to. Oh fuck! I think someone already took that name.
Oh, it figures.
Shit.
Anyhow, everybody's having paranormal. Everybody's having supernatural, and we just getting started. It is just the 27th day of January 2025.
Listen, I'm waiting for the day that my dream actually comes true, and the UFO literally does land in our yard. So I'm waiting for that to happen.
It depends on how they act.
All I know is that I froze there in fear like a dumbass. I'm like, gooped, gagged, and froze.
It's like this. If they want to come here and they want to be part of Appalachian culture, and they ain't doing stupid shit.
We don't know if they want
and
to.
And they ain't. It depends on how they vote. And
they're aliens. They don't abide by our earthly bullshit.
I'm just saying. I've got a plan. They're
looking at us like, what is wrong with y'all?
I've got a plan, bro. I'm looking at half of us going, what the hell's wrong with y'all?
Yes. We're all saying goodbye on TikTok when it was getting banned to be like, goodbye, Chinese spies. We'll miss you.
I told you to wait, didn't I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you listen?
I wanted that storage on my phone, okay? Because I don't got an SD card in there. I wanted that storage. See this? I wasn't going to take your shit. I was going to take the one out of my camera.
I've got 2 of them. I bought in bulk.
Shit. Is 2 considered bulk?
Yes. And SD cards.
I'm
going back into hardcore nerd mode again, aren't I?
I think you've been in it. I love you. I think you've been in it. I found on AliExpress, and it depends on the type of bead, bulk beads. Mm-hmm. Like over 2,000 beads.
Mm-hmm. But it depends on the size of the bead.
They're about like this little ball that I've been rolling. I got a piece of clay in my hand.
It's about the size of a full pea.
Yeah, like an actual pea. Like they're about this size, and 1,000 of them.
Okay.
Like over 1,000 or 2,000, and I'm like, what kind of curtain could I make out of that?
You would be, when you start using the beads, when you start utilizing them and stuff, you'd be surprised how many it takes.
And also with the AI, I've been getting into the VTuber side of the internet. Mm-hmm. And so these are people who use digital avatars rather than showing their actual faces.
Right. I can see that.
Yeah. Some of them use voice to text to speech.
Interesting.
Yeah. So basically you speak and then it adds it out into text, like it translates it into actual physical text or whatever, like on the computer. And then an AI, like it has a robotic voice reading said text.
Right. Well, that defeats the purpose.
So basically, they got robot voice and a avatar.
Yeah. I tell you something. I wondered why that they don't have the technology where, in the movies and stuff where they had the little dots on their face as far as to sync up the avatars.
They do.
Do they?
They've been had that for a while.
Wow.
Like, that's Apple. Apple's the one that has been it's been on their phone since probably iPhone 10.
And so you just put them on your actual face to...
Oh, you don't even have to do that. It's like little lasers, invisible to the naked eye, but it completely scans your face.
That's crazy and scary.
And so that's what some of them actually do. They use that as basically a webcam because it tracks everything, and it's very accurate.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very accurate.
Welcome to the age of Aquarius. Everybody's having paranormal and supernatural.
Age of Aquarius.
You want to tell them where we can be
found? Some of us won't make it.
I fussed on somebody on X today. I said, you do understand that's speaking a curse on people, right? And it's like I'm sitting there going, I rebuke and bind it. I didn't say that on X. As far as them saying some of the peoples wouldn't make it, it's like, no, I rebuke and bind that in Jesus' name. We all gonna make it. We gonna help each other. We gonna no man left behind. No man left behind.
I mean, that's up to God, and He's already yeeted some of the people off of this planet. So,
we want to lift people up. Tell them where we can be found.
It's a bad thing. I would. You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Orlando's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X.
Yeah, I'm over there shit posting.
Previously known as Twitter, Orlando COCWS.
Because occasionally some of these people, I like having the ability to speak to some of these elected people, whether they ever read it or not. The public has the ability to hold them accountable in the town square. I appreciate that.
Yep. It's needed.
Prayers all the time, please.
Stay prayed up.
Situational awareness everywhere. Don't become complacent. Can't afford to do that right now. Know that you are loved. Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Bye.